welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to come on here and share my sample Sunday series with you guys. So today what we're going to do is go ahead and talk about the samples that I pulled last week, and then we'll pull some new samples. So let's get started with the samples I pulled last week. I have them in this cute little cup. So let's start with the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo foundation and primer. So here are what the samples look like. There was a little foundation and a primer here, and of course there's the card that it came with. So first of all, I want to say that the color of foundation that they gave me actually is the perfect color match for me. I was able to get 2 uses out of this, and which was amazing because I didn't think there was going to be a whole lot in there. But you honestly don't need a whole lot of this foundation to do your full face. And this foundation is pretty full coverage, so if you have a lot of acne scarring going on your face, it does a great job of covering that up and kind of disguising it. Now as for the primer is amazing. Honestly, I have the Kat Von D foundation in 2 shades already, and neither one of those are a perfect match, so it was crazy that I was able to get a match that was completely perfect. And I've tried it before, honestly, so I know how the foundation works, but I had no idea how the primer was going to work. Now the primer, I will say, I've tried the Kat Von D with other primers before, and I'd like it, but I've never truly loved it. To be honest with you, I think it does a great job, but my skin's so dry, I felt like it kind of stuck to the dryness on my skin. It kind of like accentuated the dryness. So I was never like completely in love with it, but I did use it when I wanted to do more full coverage looks on my face, so I thought it worked out fine for that. However, now that I've introduced the primer into the mix with these two, the product with the foundation, oh my gosh, it's a complete game changer now. The foundation actually goes on a lot smoother. I feel like it doesn't look cakey at all, and I have dry skin, so for it not to look cakey, that's a big surprise. So I really do love this primer here. I think it's really, really nice. It does have, I think, shea butter in the primer. Let me see if I can find the ingredients here. Yeah, there's shea butter in the primer, so I'm assuming that's why it's so moisturizing. I really do like this. I would definitely consider purchasing a full size of this, so I've actually already added this to my loves list for Sephora. So I'm going to be probably purchasing that during the VIB sale, which is coming up. I think it's actually already started. So it's already started, so I have not purchased anything yet from the VIB sale. I'm kind of waiting around a little bit because I want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row and I get everything that I actually want before I place one order. I don't want to place a bunch of orders. I want to place one order and get it done all in one kabang. So I have not placed my order yet for the Sephora VIB sale, so this is added to my loves list though, so it will be definitely one of the items that I will be purchasing. So I do recommend both of these products, but I think they work the best together. I think if you're going to get the foundation, I think it's going to have to be, if you have maybe normal to oily skin, I think you're not going to have to worry about this foundation primer. However, if you have dry skin like I do, this primer is very important to this foundation in itself. So I feel like it really helps to make the foundation work the best. The next product I have is this little trio set from Clinique, and it's the Clinique Moisturizer, the Clinique Exfoliator, and the Clinique Cleanse. Now the cleanser I thought was fine. I didn't think there was anything superb to it. I didn't find that it did anything extra that any of the other cleansers I've ever used before did. I think it smells okay. It's not anything spectacular. It's not like I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like the best smelling cleanser ever. It smells fine. So I probably would never consider purchasing the cleanser, to be honest with you, because I didn't see where it did anything out of the extraordinary. It wasn't for me. Now the exfoliator actually is pretty good. It comes in, there's a little cloth in here, and you put that on your face after you've cleansed it and you exfoliate your skin. It's very, very like cooling though. So it's almost like when you put like Bengay or some icy hot whatever on your body, and how that cools your skin down and then it heats it up. Well, this doesn't heat it up, it just cools it all the way down. I think it must have some peppermint or something in it. I'm not sure what that is. It's got salicylic acid, I see that. I don't know what's causing the tingling. I don't see what it's got witch hazel, citric acid, alcohol. See, that's not a good thing. The alcohol is drying. I didn't find that it was drying on my skin though, to be honest with you. I never felt like my skin was dry after using this. But the next step would be a moisturizer, so if it did dry your skin out some, then that was okay. So I thought that step 2 and step 3 in the set were actually really amazing. I do love the moisturizer. I've already got a couple little bottles of the moisturizer, and I truly do love that. I think it's a really good moisturizer. To me, it's a good daytime moisturizer though. It's not something that's overhydrating to where I felt like if I would use it at nighttime, I would still feel like my skin would still feel too dry. But it's great for the daytime so that you can put makeup over top it so that your skin's not greasy or oily looking. So again, I would purchase the step 2, which is the exfoliator, and I would purchase step 3, which is the moisturizer, but I would not purchase the cleanser. I don't think it's worth it. Now the next item is this Kenra Platinum Dry Shampoo. It's hair powder, it says. This stuff is really, really good. So I did not find that this left behind any kind of residue in my hair. I think it smells like pineapple, which is delicious. So I actually really did enjoy this dry shampoo. I felt like it gave my hair enough body to where my hair actually looked nice after I used it. I really did enjoy this dry shampoo. I definitely would consider purchasing a full size, like I said, because it does have a nice scent to it. It has the pineapple-y scent to it. And then also because it did not leave behind a very bad residue. I didn't find that it left behind that whole white. It had a little bit of a white cast, but nothing like what I've tried from like the Batiste or anything like that. Batiste, I feel like it has the biggest white cast. This one I would say is more of like a low grade white cast. It's not a whole lot. And I feel like the scent to it is absolutely amazing. I definitely would consider purchasing a full size of this. Super good. If you have never tried it before, I would definitely go check out, maybe get a little bottle of it and check it out for yourself, because the scent itself is just wow. I really love that. The next item is the Bite Beauty. These are the Agave lip masks. I love these lip masks. I had loved every single one of them. I had Champagne, Natural, and Smashed. So here's on the back what they all look like, the colors of them. And they were tinted a little bit, but I wouldn't say that they were like, you put them on and you felt like you had a lipstick on. Nothing like that whatsoever. It just gave your lips a little bit of a tint. I think personally I would purchase like maybe the natural one, just because I would use it more at nighttime. I'm not really caring about what color my lips look like at nighttime. It's not like I'm going to a beauty pageant or something like that. Going to bed. So I would purchase probably the natural one. But I think this is a very, very nice product, and this does say it has a 24-month expiration on it, so that's pretty good for a lip mask. And Bite Beauty is all natural, so I really think this is a nice one. So if you're looking for an all natural type of lip product that's going to do a great job of moisturizing your lips, I think you would definitely love this. Also, I've heard that this is kind of compared to like maybe petroleum jelly. I feel like it could be in certain sense where it's like it's got that petroleum jelly feel, but I feel like as you compare like petroleum jelly versus the Bite Beauty Agave lip mask, I feel like the Bite Beauty does a good job of staying hydrated. Your lips stay hydrated for a long, long time. I can put this on and the next morning I wake up and honestly my lips are hydrated throughout the entire morning still. I think it's really good, and it's going to be definitely going to come in handy for the winter months when your lips get a little bit more drier and your skin starts to crack. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing a full size of this also during the VIB sale, because I did add this to my loves list. So this is another item that I will be picking up. Now we're down to perfumes. So I have 2 perfumes to share with you guys this week. I have the, what is this one? The Versace Bright Crystal. So here it came in this little pink bottle, and that's what it looked like. This one smells really, really good. This is actually on my Sephora recommendations list because I think it smells really, really good. This is like one of those scents that you put it on and it kind of gives you that happy feeling. It evokes happiness for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it just does. You put it on and you feel kind of happy when you wear it. It's like, I'm not sure what the notes are in it that's causing me to feel that way, but I just know that when I put it on, it feels like you're, I don't know, it's just, it invokes a happy feeling. And it also has a very nice scent to it that's not overpowering. I don't think the scent is overpowering to the point where you're going to get a headache or anything from it. I do have a full-size bottle of this and I absolutely love it. I mean, I have a lot of perfumes, and for me to say I love a perfume, then you know that it's really good. So I will list the notes in here so you can see what the notes are involved in this perfume. I think it's really, really nice, and I would recommend purchasing it. I think if you're not wanting to get maybe a full size, try it out by getting like a roller ball size or something like that. Or if you can happen to get one of these little samples, I think you might love it too. If you're someone who actually likes the scents I typically like, I think you would love this. The next scent was the Chanel No. 5. So this is one that I felt like really fancy trying because I've heard so many people talk about Chanel No. 5. It seems like one of those perfumes that you hear about like through your whole life, to be honest with you. But I put it on and I feel like it's a little powdery, and it's okay. It's not anything that I personally would purchase because I feel like it's a little too powdery for me. I'm not into that powdery scent. I will have the notes listed in here so you can see them. But I don't think it's the scent that I would definitely purchase because it's too powdery. There's still some left in the bottle because I really didn't enjoy it, to be honest with you. I think this one's okay. I wouldn't say that it's the best perfume I've ever smelled by any means. I think if you would choose out of the 2 that I have this week, I would definitely pick the Versace Bright Crystal. This is not anything, to me, in my opinion, it's not anything that I would ever purchase just because it's too powdery. So now we're going to go ahead and pull our samples for next week. So let's put all these samples away, these little empty packs. So let's start with skincare. So we're going to pull 2 samples from skincare. So we've got our giant basket here. And we've got our first one to pull. Whatever it is, it feels really big. Okay, maybe. Oh, it's got a couple samples here picked. So we've got our 2. It's picked out 2 already for us. So we don't have to dig twice. So let's see. We have our Bliss Snowflake High Intensity Hand Cream with macadamia oil and grapeseed extract. So here's a little hand cream I'm going to be trying out this week. So that looks pretty nice. And it's, of course, snowflake. So hopefully we'll get some cooler weather that I'll feel comfortable wearing this. I know I had pulled some Bliss products over the summer that were more, I think it was a peppermint scent. And I felt really weird wearing peppermint during the summer. But now that it's getting closer to winter, I think this will be a good scent to try out for the week. The next product I pulled is this Nude. Oh my, it's 3 samples here. So I'm not sure we want to do 3 today. So actually I'm going to put these 2 back because, no, we're going to keep them out. You know what? We're just going to do it. We'll try them out. So we have the Nude Progenius Rescue Oil. This is Omegas and Bakuchiol. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. So let me show it to the camera so you can see what it looks like. So here's the little sample I'm going to be trying out this week. It's a skincare product for, I guess it's just an oil, to be honest with you. It says rescue skin with this ultra sheer facial oil treatment. Skin saving Bakuchiol. I don't know. I'll put that word in here. Refines and smooths skin texture while Coleus root clarifies. So it's something that's going to refine your skin and clarify your skin. So it seems to me like maybe it's just, maybe it has a vitamin C serum into it. So I will be trying this out this week to see how good it is. The next sample I pulled is it looks like a bunch of samples here. So I'm going to be trying this for a while too. This is the Boscia Tsubaki Deep Hydration Sleeping Mask. So we have 5 samples here to try out. So it looks like I can do this each night. Hopefully you're allowed to do it each night. Leave on overnight. It doesn't say that you can't do it more than once a week. So this is the other sample I will be trying out for my skin. So we have 3 skincare samples to try out this week. So I'm excited to try this out and see how good it is. I've heard great things about this actually. So, and it's a sleeping mask. So I'm excited to try this and see how good it works for my skin. Because I do like using a mask. Not really a mask, but a very hydrating moisturizer overnight. And I think a sleeping mask is just that. It's a very hydrating moisturizer. So we'll be trying this out for the week. So those are the skincare samples. Now let's go ahead and pull our perfume. So we have our little perfume container here. And we have our first sample. Our first sample is Eternity for Men. So we're going to put that to the side. That is not for me. We won't be using that one. The next one I pull is, oof, we're going to drop them. Marc Jacobs Mod Noir. So I've heard some people talking about this recently actually. I don't know where I heard it, but I've heard somebody talking about Marc Jacobs Mod Noir. So this will be this first perfume sample I'll be trying for this week. Now let's pull the second one. And what do we have? We have Marc Jacobs Daisy. So I know I'm going to love this one. I've had it before. So I'll just, that way there I have 2 just in case I hate one, then I'll definitely love another. So this will be the other perfume sample we'll be trying this week is the Marc Jacobs Daisy. So those are the samples of perfume. Now let's move on to, I'm not sure what this basket is. This is makeup, so we'll go ahead and pull our makeup sample for the week. And what do we have? We have Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. So we have a small little sample of that to try out. I'm actually going to pull 2 then since this is so small. So there's the first sample. Oops, just dropped it on the floor. Make sure I don't forget that. Okay, now we have another one. We have a Dr. Jart Water Fuse BB Beauty Balm. So this is different than the other one I've tried before. The other one I had was like in a tan, maybe bronzy color package. This is coming in a green package. So maybe this is a little bit different. I don't know. So I'll have to try this out and see how good it is. So that is the makeup samples I will be trying out. Now let's move on to skincare, hair care. So we have a hair care here to test out. So let's dig down into the basket and see what we get. Ooh. I think there's a conditioner for this too, so if there is, I will go ahead and take that out and try it with it. But this is the Matrix Total Results Color Obsessed Antioxidant Shampoo for Colored Hair. So here's what the shampoo looks like, and like I said, I think there's a conditioner in that little box there. So we'll be digging through to find that out. Find that also to add with this, because I like to try if I'm going to pull a shampoo, then I want to try the conditioner to go along with it, because they should coincide, and that way there you can try them out together to see how it actually works together in combination. So that is the shampoo I'll be trying out this week. So we have quite a few items to test out this week, so it looks like my hands are going to be full with samples. So that is everything I will be trying out this week. Let me know, are you still doing these sample Sundays with me? Are you pulling some great samples? Have you finished all your samples? Let me know how it's going for you. I'd love to hear. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.